The name says it all. Aquatic Experience Chicago 2013. This is Blue Zoo TV, presented by Akari, featuring Fluval. We're here for the inaugural all-aquatic show in Chicago. Let's go check it out. One of the awesome things about Aquatic Experience Chicago, besides don't let the pigeon drive the bus, aquatic tanks set up by kids. I'm jealous because some of the ideas these guys have is fantastic. Check them out. We're with Zeb Hogan at Aquatic Experience. Zeb, thanks for coming on. Explain a little bit about how Monster Fish, what your fantastic show does, how it correlates to the aquarium, like what Blue Zoo TV does.
You know, I don't tell many people this, but I actually became interested in fish and do what I do now, like the TV show Monster Fish, because I had an aquarium when I was younger. I wasn't allowed to have other pets. I was allowed to have fish, and that's how I got interested in fish. So I guess that's why I think it's so important, especially for kids, to be able to have fish in their houses, because it turns people on to fish. It makes people passionate about fish. I come here, I see how much they care about fish, how much they love fish. I don't see that very many other places.
Well, obviously you know Zeb Hogan. Go check out Monster Fish if you haven't already. Zeb.
Thanks.
Thank you. You know, one of the great things about Aquatic Experience Chicago 2013 is I get to track down the people I've been stalking for years. And this is one of them, Sanjay Joshi, the Penn State University professor. Sanjay, I caught you.
Yes, you did.
What's the show meant to you? Because it's been fantastic, open to the public, had a great audience so far.
Right. This is one of the few shows that's actually open to the public. Most of the MACNAs, they're open to the public, but most people don't come off the streets and walk into these shows. So I think there's a lot of that going on at this show.
Were you surprised at all by the turnout?
Yes, I was. I didn't expect that many people to show up.
See, he showed up and we caught him, Sanjay. AE Chicago had something for everyone, including daily charity raffles offering hundreds of prizes. The numerous display tanks in the living section of the show were also raffled on Sunday. The raffle raised thousands for coralrestoration.org and others. You know, Aquatic Experience is the ultimate aquatic experience, inaugural in Chicago. It wouldn't be a real inaugural ultimate if we didn't have this guy, Oliver Knott. You should know who Oliver Knott is. Oliver, you come over from Germany.
Yeah.
This is the first really open, public, all-aquatic show. There's been other smaller ones. What do you think of it? What's your opinion and how has it been going?
It's really great. You have a lot of public, and also the quality and from the speaker and the exhibitors is a really nice show.
In the States, planted tanks aren't as popular in Germany, so you have to be licking your chops looking at this is a heck of a market that I can get my name in.
Yeah, that's right. It's such a huge country. That's a problem. So I can be everywhere, but I think there's a big potential for the USA for planted aquarium because it's a nice sector. It's a good interior design for your room and the nature in the living room. So the planted, it's really great.
Unbelievable planted tanks. Oliver Knott, check it out. Oliver.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Patrick and I discussed this opportunity with the Coral Restoration Foundation being born in the trade from a tropical fish collector now farming endangered corals. Patrick got really excited about getting involved. This was back at the Global Pet Expo in March, and he held a sale in August, and the rest is history.
I think it's a wonderful project. I like the fact that Kevin and other people involved with coral restoration is from the pet industry. So I think it's different than a conservation group. It is a conservation group that is really from the pet. I like also that it's our home waters. They're doing the work in the Caribbean.
The WPA, who's hosting this show, gave a donation to CRF back at the Global Pet Expo. So Patrick's donation just furthers that mission that this is a valid thing to get behind, and we're getting a lot more interest. So it's because of Patrick and other aquarium support that it continues to go in, and they get to continue this valuable work.
We're breeding more fish, we're fragging more coral, we're breeding marine fish. This is things that weren't done the last 10, 20 years ago. So I think that this is definitely a new age of the hobby. I think the hobby's real exciting right now. This is probably the most exciting time that I've seen in the hobby.
When they came to us, this was absolutely just to drive membership and get our name out there a little bit more so we could grow and prosper. I've talked to Oliver, I've talked to Rusty Wessel, Renee Kruder. It's been great for the club. Game on, buddy. No doubt, we're coming back.
The Aquatic Experience Chicago's banquet was hosted by yours truly, to a packed house of hobbyists, manufacturers, and friends of aquatics. Guests were invited to a meet and greet with the AE first-class speakers, followed by a dinner and reception, which included a Blue Zoo TV presentation, followed by the keynote speaker of the night, Zeb Hogan from Monster Fish. The old cliche, a good time was had by all, was definitely an understatement. It was a great celebration of aquatics. Blue Zoo TV is presented by Hikari. All fish love Hikari, and featured by Fluval, the Rolf C. Hagen Company. Blue Zoo TV is partnered with Carib Sea, bringing science to life, and EcoBioBlock by WonderSave Products. To email the show, go to bluezootv.com and follow us on Twitter @BlueZooTV.